I'm really passionate about getting back into demonstrating on TV as well, and actually sharing techniques with you, products with you that I personally love. I hope you can tune into my shows here live at Hochanda. Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Well, good morning, everybody. A warm welcome. I hope you're having a lovely start to your day. Do you know what? I wonder how many viewers wake up, you may be still lounging in bed, put Hochanda on, and wake up nice and gently with us. Well, good morning to you all. I want to say a big hello to everybody who's currently watching us on Facebook Live. Big shout out to all of you. I'm sorry, we no longer, I know when we used to do Good Morning Hochanda, we would have the tablet. We don't have that now, so I will just have to say hello here. Right, got to tell you, Heartfelt Creations. What we're doing here, we have brought this to you in the past and it was incredibly popular, so it's another opportunity to get hold of the French Cottage collection, and this is the I Want It All. So you are getting it all for £99.93, saving £15, and of course you will have access to the flexi payments. But what I love about this, it's the nostalgia, the detail, the character. That French doorway is incredible, and I will show you something in the morning. Actually, Joe, I'm going to pick it up now. I'm just going to show you something. Have a look. This is what we talk about when you discuss quality associated with Heartfelt Creations. Red rubber, foam mounted, pre-cut, but look at the detail on just one of the stamps that you are getting. The brickwork coming up here, that aged wooden door, and once you do start putting it into action, special things happen. You're creating very special cards indeed, lavish in detail. Go through so many possibilities. Right, I'm going to pop that down for a second. Let's go through exactly what you're getting. So you're getting 15 dies, which you can see here, and then you're getting 12 stamps. Obviously, the way Heartfelt work, the stamps reflect the dies. So the dies cut out, and the stamps give you all that detail. So you've got the bike in there, you've got the wicker basket, hanging wicker basket, that doorway which I just showed you, and then you've got all the other accoutrements. So a bit of topiary in there, you've got a hanging lantern. Character. If I had to sum up this one set, it would be character. Tell you what we'll do, and I always like to do this whenever we feature Heartfelt Creation. This is your foundation. The paper pad, it's what you're going to be building on, and it's always, I think, it sets the tone for the kind of pieces you're going to build. Now look at that. This collection, it is all about nostalgia, conjuring a mood. Now they are double-sided. I've got it, sorry, I know I'm, oh, Bob, come out. Just going to show you that there. I mean, look, so come out very easy. That was my mistake, I bent it too much. But you can see, double-sided. I'll just hang on to that one, and I won't do that again. So there we go. Let's go through all of these beautiful papers. 24 pages. I'll just leave that one upside down. 12 designs coming through. You've got toppers in the mix as well. What they do, Heartfelt Creations, are so good in the colour tones and the way it sort of traverses through the paper pad. So all those tones sort of seamlessly blending. You're getting multiples of each design. Now have a look at that. That is just such a great page to start building on. Scrapbooking pages. Now, this is another thing Heartfelt have been doing relatively new for the last year or so. What they bring you is die cutting sheets. So you're getting a few of those. So you've got the dies to be able to cut those out. No fussy cutting. Multiple pages of these. So you could put your bike, you could put your flowers, you could put your wicker basket in there. You've got more toppers coming through. So you've got all of these. Now, they are acid and ligament free, which is obviously important. That's your paper pad going through, and there is more, because getting all of this, it's not about the dies and the stamps. Just saying, because I know sometimes when we talk about, oh, you can look, you're getting this, you're getting that. Ultimately, it's about the inspiration, because this is why I love Heartfelt Creations. They give you everything you need to make something like this. Have a look at that. The bike, now that's nice, because the bike, you can go in so many different directions. That's a very glitzy bike. Sticking with the bike theme, but using the toppers, the flowers that you're able to make in the collection. Now have a look at those flowers. They are stunning. And also same flowers that you're seeing there, different direction though. So spread out, you're creating a different feel. And I love the way they're kind of trellising around that window. Or how about the door? Isn't that nice? Or what about the hanger basket, the wicker basket, sorry. So you're getting the wicker basket, you're getting the flowers, you're getting the topiary. Now, even if you just wanted to use the topiary, very simple, elegant card, putting a statement on there, done. But if you want to go to town and create something, and this is what Heartfelt Creations do, and this is where they excel, because you're able to create, rather, an exceptional card. I mean, these are your showstoppers. Imagine how much you would pay for a card of that nature if you were to buy it, handmade, beautifully detailed. But Heartfelt Creations, they make it accessible to everybody. So whether you are just starting your crafting journey or you're an experienced crafter, these are the kind of inspirations you are going to make. Does the door open? Yes, it does. There you go. Oh, now that's not, it's like, do you know what it's like? Entering a secret garden. Just seeing that right there. Okay, so complete collection. If you do want to go for it all, 33.31, 3 flexi payments, and that's what I love about being a presenter at Hochanda, hopefully making life that little bit easier, and also a great saving of £15. So you can choose to take advantage of the flexi payment. You don't have to. 960326, your item number. Now, we do have another option for you. It's our Essential. With the Essentials, you are getting your paper pad, so 12 by 12. You're also getting the doorway die and stamp, which you can see there. So you're getting the stamp and the die. So that is your Essentials, $46.97 your price, $273,705 your item number. There is a freedom price though of $42.27. Sorry, something in my throat. That is not a new cough or anything to worry about. Okay, now. I tell you what we're going to do. We have got the lovely Nikki, who is going to be sharing demonstrations this hour. Hello to Nikki, because I know she is watching. So I will hand over to lovely Nikki for our first demo.
So I really wanted to show you how versatile the Stairway Gardens die set is. You've got 7 dies in total. And when you actually look at the actual design, you'll see, well, at first glance, you actually think it's all one die. But what I'm going to show you is you have your outer edge, which is scallop, and then each of those corners are separate. Okay, so you can cut them within your card, out of your card, just have one, use it without the outer edge, and that's how that goes together. And then you've got that nice...
Apologies. That is a demo that you will be seeing, but I think you're going to be seeing it tomorrow. The reason why we had to cut that short is because on the show today we do not have that die, so we don't want to tease you by showing you a die that you don't have, that we don't have, that you can't buy. We will be showing you some demonstrations from this collection. That is, just to confirm, that will be shown tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I will be showing it to you tomorrow. We just consider it a preview. There. We are looking at our One It All French Cottage collection, brought to you from Heartfelt. Beautiful, beautiful collection. $99.93 is your price. 960326 your item number. Right, we have got more. We got some 7-day savers for you. having a little look. So let me just tidy this up. Bear with. All right, so what we've got with our 7-day savers, you can find the 7-day savers on our website. Now, I know these were very popular, or have been very, very popular. Now, look, we've got our foam pads, and we know foam pads are just an essential in your craft room. So if you're running a little bit low of foam pads, great option. You're really stacking up there. Look, all those packs, they are individually packaged as well, so you just can keep them in a drawer and you know they're good to go to. And also we have our punch sheets. They're effectively mini double-sided sheets. I will show them to you in just a moment. But you know what I would also be using with these? I know it says you can cut with your punch, but what about cutting with your dies too? So think about your sentiments, sort of intricate sentiments. Let me just show you. And also techniques as well. So there's the sheets. There's your punch sheets, just to give you an idea of the size you're going to be working with. Double-sided adhesive sheets. When I say technique, so what you could do is you could put one of your punch sheets behind, say, a die cut, and because you've got any exposed areas within your die, you've got the adhesive from your punch sheet, sprinkle glitters on there, emboss. Technique, technique, technique. £10.49 is your price there, saving a whopping £25. Say what? 931567, your item number. Right, we got more for you. So busy for this yesterday. Genuine. I hear myself saying it. I don't know, he's just throwing, you know, it's just a throwaway remark. It really isn't. Yesterday I was chatting to my producer Kim, and she was saying, look, a lot of people, I mean, we sold hundreds of these yesterday. I get why. Because low-tack tape, it really is another essential. Now, how I would use my low-tack tape? Two primary uses for me, personally. If I'm running my dies through a die-cutting machine, I always tape down. Always. It's just standard. It's now become ingrained. It's sort of habitual. But also, great for creating hinges. Saw Lucy, Sweet Poppy, and what she loves to do is she'll use some tape and she'll create a hinge on her stencils, her metal stencils. It's really important because what you can do, you can lift up, you can have a look, you can put down. Hinge is important. So that's how I'd use mine. You're getting an awful lot for your money though. $11.99 your price. 3/4 of the stock has gone. Now that's our 7-day savers, so it does give you an idea of how busy we have been for it. 487285, your item number. We are, a lot of you are shopping ahead for our MDF. We're getting busy here. I really like this. Now, I'm very conscious of the fact that, look, we are selling it. But it's the, and I know we were talking about something at the moment, we don't want to put monetary value on the feel-good factor and everything that's going on. But ultimately, so where I go for a walk near where I live, you see some beautiful pictures, some rainbows being drawn, and what people are doing is showing. I've even, one of the roads where I live, a house at the front has got a flagpole, and they've got a flag just saying thank you to the NHS. It's nice to see, and it really shows that we do, and we genuinely do appreciate all our frontline workers, key workers, NHS. So here, what you're able to do, and I just think for a mantelpiece, imagine that sitting, I keep saying mantelpiece, I'll put it in the window, on your window ledge. Imagine that, even in its raw form, it looks great. Paint it up. So what I would do, the thank you personally, I would go for NHS Blue, and then I would also be showing you the rainbow. So you can hang these. Now these do hang, and the two at the bottom have got stands. So 2 hanging, 2 with stands. Paint those up, and then you've got beautiful rainbows that you can hang in the windows. And also, you know, I think this is just nice artwork for the home anyway. But obviously the rainbow has taken on a lot more significance in recent times. $11.95 is your price. You're saving £8. 715406, your item number. We are very, very busy for our super smooth. Just having a look here. Let's just show you how much. I mean, look at the amount you are getting. Whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. A lot of you going for this. 150 sheets, super smooth white card collection for $9.99. Now there is a mixture of GSMs ranging from 200 to 300, but look, frankly, 200 is a great GSM weight. 250, 300, you cannot complain at that weight. It is just quality card stock. So if you do want to stock up and get those, it's a wodge. That is a way. Because the thing is, and I know I say this a lot when it comes to cardstock, but this is a consumable. So right now, your cardstock might be looking quite healthy. It might be around about here, and you're like, look, I'm golden, I'm good. But then a few weeks of crafting, you're suddenly down to here, and one day it will happen, you'll be down to your last sheet. And then what happens? You're having to pay $19.99 full price. I don't do that. Get the bargain while it's here, and I think we can all appreciate that it is an absolute bargain. Right, I'm going to pop those back there. We have got more for you. Let's go onto the website and have a little look. Best way to stock up on your 7-day savers. But look, time is ticking. 7-day savers are around while stocks last, or for the next day and 44 minutes. And then what we'll do at 8 AM tomorrow, we'll launch our brand new 7-day savers. Okay, so very quickly, just going to recap what we are offering you today. So Heartfelt Creations, apologies for showing you that video earlier. It was the wrong one. We will feature that tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It is our I Want It All French Cottage collection, brought to you from Heartfelt. You are getting the dies, you are getting the stamps, you are getting the paper pad, but ultimately you are getting the possibilities to make the most beautiful cards. You're also getting the little bag as well, I haven't mentioned. So you are getting the bag in the mix as well, which is just a nice little presentation bag. When I say presentation bag, you just organise your Heartfelt. Okay, so let me pop that down. And let me just show you, having a look here, a few cards before we go to our demonstration. Is that upside down? Apologies. I will show one more. But you get an idea now. Why am I doing them all upside down? These are incredibly detailed, stunning cards. They are your showstoppers. And speaking of showstoppers, we will stop the show now to go to our first demonstration. Here's Nikki.
So the card I'm going to make for this demonstration, the main focus is on that French doorway from your French Cottage collection. Now this is one big stamp, and I've taken it out of the packaging just so that you could see that size of that stamp. So the actual dimension is 4.25 inches by 5.5. It's a beautiful stamp, stamps absolutely beautifully. You've got your grey mount on the back, as always with Heartfelt, but of course you have your coordinating die. So the actual coordinating die comes in 3 parts. So this is that stamp before I die cut it out. Okay, so if I show you how this works. So if you want to die cut it out and you just want the door, then you're just going to use that outer edge. If you want to cut out your door separately around that brickwork, you are going to use that part. Then you get a separate door. But you've also got a decorative die in there as well, a decorative die window there. So I'll show you how that die cuts out in a second. So for this one, rather than actually do it in white and colour it up, I thought I would show you how it looks in craft card. So all I've done is stamped it in black on some craft card, and I've die cut it out. So I've stamped it out, and I did it twice because I wanted to cut out my window, my door. Okay. And what I've done is I've cut that door out, and I've created a hinge there. So if you could just see that hinge that I've made there. And then that decorative part of my window I've kept within my door, and I've die cut that out. Okay, so to do that, that's all you would do. You would die cut out that outer edge, and then you would pop that decorative die on there, and that will give you that decorative window inside your door. If you wanted it to be cut out separately, then you would use that die and you would pop that over there, and then that would come out separate. Okay, so there's my door. That's how I've created it. No colouring involved on that. So then we're going to go with all of those elements from your French Cottage collection to create the actual card. So all of what I'm using is from your French Cottage Scapes stamp set and your die set. And there's 7 stamps in total in this one. This is the one where you've got your topiary tree, you've got your lamp, you've got your blossoms in there. And I've stamped out and die cut already a few pots. And I'm kind of using a mixture because I think I might use a mixture from the paper pad as well. So I've die cut some elements from there. So the dies fit perfectly over those stamped images that you've got in your paper pad, which makes it really nice, easy and quick if you want to do just a quick card. But like I tend to do, I use kind of a bit of both. So on this one, I'm just going to add some colour to my vintage lamp. So I'm going in with my water coloured pens. These are my Kureteki. And I'm just going in with a light grey. And then I'm going in with a slightly darker grey. It's not quite dark enough. I think this might be a bit more greeny brown, but that's fine. So just go in with a little bit more dark to add that shade in. And then I'm going to go in with that paler colour, and then I'm just going to blend that slightly to give me that blendy effect. And then go in with that really pale grey to blend all of that in. And then you've got your little light here, and I'm just going to go in to give it the illusion that that lamp is on, like that. So there's my lamp. Now for my flowers, I'm going to go in with a very pale blue, with both of those on the pots, and then I'm going in with a darker blue, a bit more of a sky blue this time, and just going in really where the artist has actually put the shading for me, which is going to make it really easy for you guys that don't do lots of colouring, or just feel that maybe you're not confident enough to actually colour. And don't forget, you've always got the images on those packaging. If I just bring that back here, you've always got the images on there to go by, or take a look through your paper pad, and that will give you lots of ideas on how to colour in if you're not quite sure. And then I'm just going to go in with my yellow there. Oh, I forgot to bring my green, so I'm just going to go in with a bit of grey just to blend that in, and that's going to give me a bit of green there. So obviously you would use a green pen if you've got one, but I've left mine the other side of my craft room. So just go in there and just blend that in. Really nice, easy and quick. And then you can start vintaging it up if you like they have in the paper pad. Look, they've got some rust on there. You can see there, look. You can add some rust on your pots. Completely up to you on how you colour those in. So then to my card. Okay, so I've already decorated it, stuck my paper down, and I'm going to start off with putting my doorway in the middle. So for this, I'm actually going to lift it off of my paper. So, you know, I like my foam tape, so I'm just going to go over where that kind of brick wall part of my die cut is, and add my foam tape. And then, so to be honest, I think I might actually change this and put this to the left of my card. No, actually, oh, right or left. I'm going to go right. So I'm going to the right of my card. And as you can see, that door opens and closes. And then I'm going to start adding some elements. So I've got lots of different elements here, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay them on And when you're using lots of elements like this, I tend to not actually stick them down when I first begin my card. I just kind of lay them, get an idea and a feel of where I want everything, and then I go ahead and then stick everything down. And that way you're not sticking it down and thinking, whoops, I wish I hadn't have done that. So I'm going to pop that topiary tree back. So if I'd have put it in the middle, I could have put a topiary tree each side, but I didn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pop that to the back of that other topiary tree. And then I'm going to start adding my pots. So I'm going to add a couple of mine that I've just coloured in. And then a couple from the paper pad. Again, I'm using my foam tape just to add dimension. And I'm going to pop that one just there, making sure that I don't go over that door so the door still opens. So that's going to go just there. As you can see, my door does still open. And then in this corner, my lamp is going to go. And I've got some bits from a card that I made earlier. So I'm using some of the leaves. And before I pop my lamp down, I'm just going to pop some leaves there. A tiny piece of foam tape for my lamp. And that's going to go just under there. As you can see, you can kind of get the feel that it's all now coming together. So I want to add a few flowers. So I've already gone ahead and made some little blossoms. And these are from the paper pad. So again, if you're in a hurry or you don't have time or you're not quite sure, just cut some out of the paper pad. And I think I'm going to add a few around the bottom of those pots. And then finally, I've got a sentiment, and the sentiment, I don't think I actually got it from this actual collection. I think this is from one of the others that we've brought out in the past. And I'm just going to add some foam tape to my sentiment and just add that at the top there with a flower in the corner just to finish that off. There you have a really pretty French cottage card with a window that opens. You could put a picture behind there, that would be really nice. You could use this for a scrapbook. Again, you could use photos behind there. You could put a landscape pretty picture behind there. But there is a really pretty card made easy with your French collection.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. Welcome, everybody. Now, we are getting busy for our I Want It All collection. Can I just tell you, traditionally, what happens with Heartfelt Creations, when a collection sells out completely, not here, obviously we get a certain amount of stock, but when at base, Heartfelt Creations, because they're an American-based company, when a collection sells out, I think I'm right in saying that they retire that collection. Now, occasionally they have brought back one or two collections by popular demand, but that is very rare. So what you're seeing here is a French cottage collection. It was immensely popular. I remember when it was launched, I was fortunate enough to do the show, and it was extremely popular. What we've got is the I Want It All collection, so it is another chance to get hold of it if you have missed out in the past, or if this is your first time seeing it. Can I just show you something? The die that Nikki was working with. Now, this gives you a really good indication of the quality that you get with Heartfelt Creations, but the whole theme of this set, there is a nostalgia, there is a real charm, but look at the quality of the stamp. Red rubber, foam mounted, pre-cut for you, the depth and detail of that stamp, it's incredible, and that's why Heartfelt Creations have fans worldwide, and we're so proud that we are the UK home for Heartfelt Creations. So you're not just getting, we have got two options for you. We're showing you the I Want It All where you get everything. If you just want to go for the paper pad and the door stamp and die, that is at the bottom of your screen. But if you do go for the I Want It All collection, and a lot of you have currently got that in your basket right now, look at what you're getting. So when we go through the dies, just showing these here. So you have got the topiary, you've got the lantern, the shrubbery, and the flowers. Now that makes the beautiful 3D flowers. I'm just going to show you that now while it's fresh in our minds. Have a look at these flowers. They are stunning. So you're getting lovely, lovely flowers, and just a really nice way to adorn any card. And obviously they're designed to work with everything in this collection, but you can put the flowers on anything. Look at the detail on that wicker, hanging wicker chair. You've got that beautiful topiary in there as well, and that wonderful classic plant pot. Or how about this? We've got that aged doorway in the background. You are getting the bike in the mix as well. The flowers, you can change the colours of those. And also you can change the style. I'm going to show you very quickly two different styles. So the flowers opened up. That's one look, but equally you can layer them as well. So just layering, changing colour. I mean, you're changing the feel of the flower, but equally changing the colour tone brings up a different feel as well. So what we're doing is, as I'm showing you these, my lovely producer Kim is just showing you individual options if you want to go for that. The value though is in the complete collection. What I do need to do is I have to show you the paper pad, because that's a foundation. It's a real statement of intent. So this is the kind of direction you can travel towards using this collection. I'm just going to show you one of the sheets. So it is double-sided, so you've got a large impact design on this particular page. So we've got a wicker basket, you've got the doorway, and this is a good indication. It kind of gives you an idea of colour tones if you want to go in that direction. Other side, we've got all our toppers here. But judging by the colour palette in the paper pad, and also look at all the borders you can chop into and trim out. That's just one page. There is a sense of heritage to this. It's got history. So as we go through, this is the paper pad you're going to be getting. Let's have a little look at the toppers. Now you can make from one paper pad roughly guesstimating 80 cards, maybe more if you're slightly frugal and clever in how you use your toppers. But I'm talking about 80 showstopper cards. You've got all the elements. You've got your backing, your matting, your layering. You've got your borders in there as well. Look at that. Are you kidding? The detail, the color tones that you are getting. Double-sided, so you have got the other side if you don't want to use the toppers, but you don't have to worry and you don't have to be frugal with regard to using sheets, because you're getting multiples of each design. Something that Heartfelt do now, they've been doing this for about a year or so, they give you die cutting sheets, multiples of that too. So what you're able to do is you've got the dies in the collection, the I Want It All collection, so you will have those dies, and you can get instant decoupage and layering action going through. And it'll work well with our foam pads from the 7-day savers, actually. So all of that you will find in the paper pad. Incredible, and that's a real foundation, a staple of any Heartfelt creations. You are getting the paper pad, but for me, I've got to show you some of the inspirations. Let's go through these. Heartfelt creations, and I'm really conscious of the fact, I don't want to say anything just for the sake of it, but with Heartfelt creations, it's very easy to describe these cards as these are your luxury showstopper cards, and you can see it, but it's not hard work, because we've got the die cutting sheets. Even if you just wanted to have the die cutting sheets and then maybe add a little bit of a glossy accent, lift it, add some glitters, you can. You do not have to. Once your die cutting sheets run out, you've got the stamps, you've got the dies. How about this one? Now this isn't a card, this is just a little bit of artwork, creating a stand, lovely inspiration. But there is more. So you're entering into that secret garden, that world. Look at the flowers trellising around. Or if you want to go for something that's quite light, how about changing the colours, taking on lovely little pastel sort of spring, summertime hues? Going back to that doorway, look at this. And you can take it that step further. So this is the demonstration that Nikki was showing you just a few moments ago, and you can catch that on rewind. Or how about this one? Whew. I mean, they are incredible cards that you were able to make here. And you've got all the elements, the matting, the layering, everything that you need. I'm just going to show you just two more, and then we will, I've just got another option to share with you. I mean, how about this for a beautiful, this could be a wedding card, could be invitations. Last one. Oh, come on. They're just stunning, stunning cards for every occasion. But they are your cards that will take pride of place on the mantelpiece. But they're not hard work. And that is the real key, because you have the dies, you have the stamps, you have the paper pad, all the resources to hand. There's no fussy cutting out. Heartfelt Creations, they bring you such beautiful, detailed images, then give you the dies to coordinate. Now, we are showing you the complete collection. You can split that price, because $99.93, totally understand it, that's a little bit of a scary price for a Saturday morning. $33.31 sits a little bit better. Now, obviously, that's your first flexi payment, but you are spreading that payment across 3 months. Got to tell you, over 10% of the stock has gone for our I Want It All collection. We've also got another option for you. Now, this is the Essential Collection. And again, it's something that Heartfelt Creations, what Hochanda and Heartfelt Creations like to do is bring an option for every budget. So with the Essential Collection, there is a freedom price. Love that. So $42.27 is your price there. You are getting the paper pad. You're getting the die for the doorway. So we are getting that doorway die. 3 dies in total. And then you're getting the stamp down here for that door too. So what that die allows you to do is to create the door, to open up that door. Let me just actually, I'll show you. Here we go. So there are the dies. That's the dies that you are going to be receiving for your doorway die. 3 dies in total. Okay. Turn that round. So there we go. That is your essential kit if you want to place that into your basket. We've got more. You've got, just having a little look, $19.99 just for the dice. So it's a good saving if you do go for that essential kit. Right, we have got more on the show. We were sharing with your 7-day savers, not long left, unfortunately, to get hold of your 7-day savers, because brand new 7-day savers will launch tomorrow at 8 in the morning. Going to have a little look here. We'll just recap a few of the 7-day savers for you, starting with our foam pads and our punch sheets. So what you are getting, I mean, 500 foam pads going through, and they are big. Let me just show you. I wonder, is there one open? Oh, there we go. There is one open. Let's just show you. Oh, they're good. So easy peel, easy to place, good size foam pads. You are getting 500 of those. You can see that, and they've actually got the. It's not finger lift, but it is in the sense that the. If you just see the little protective cover, there is an overhang. So it allows you to just peel that off with ease, because I know the amount of times, and we see it here, Hochanda all the time, we've all been there, when you've put something in a adhesive sheet or foam and you're struggling to take it off. So what you're getting, 500 of those, and I do like the fact they're individually packaged as well. So what I would do, I'd put them in a drawer, and I do at home. I've converted, so my spare room is, our spare bedroom is kind of now my crafty room, and I've got a desk in there, and I've just got a drawer where I put all my stash, you know, if I bulk buy. So I would put these in there. You've also got your punch sheets as well. Now punch sheets obviously work with your punches, but I wouldn't see anything wrong with, I would try and have a go with my dies. Now, I haven't used it, so I can't expressly say they will work with your dies, because I don't know. But I would definitely, if it was me and I got these home, I would try and have a go with the die. If not, and you don't have any punches, they're effectively adhesive sheets. So if you did want to use them for techniques, so if you wanted to put them behind, say if you wanted to put them behind the door, and you wanted to stick something on top, or you could stick sentiments down onto them, you could sprinkle around the sentiment with glitter, you know, the kind of techniques. $10.49 is your price there, 931567, your item number. We've got some purple tape for you, low tack tape, and you're getting a lot of rolls. So you are getting 10 meters on each, and you are getting 10. We've got 9 here. Has one gone walkies? I think one's gone walkies, but you are going to be getting 10. $11.99 your price. I wanted to stack them up, but I will stack them up. Say one has gone walkies in the studio, but just to give you an indication of how much you are getting there. I mean, that's a lot of red liner tape. Red liner tape, not red liner tape, low tack tape. So you're getting a lot of that for your money, and it is perfect if you having a think about. All right, 2 ways, and I apologise because I know I did mention this before. But if you wanted to use these for your die cutting, so when you're running it through your die cutting machine, they're perfect just to take down your dies. Being low tack, but also creating hinges, masking off. Again, it's an essential, and we use these for different techniques. $11.99 your price, 487-285 your item number. Right, we got more. I just really like this kit. So instantly, I think I could see this on a window ledge, and it is just a lovely way to say thank you. But as crafters, the beauty is we're doing something, you're conveying that message I think so many of us want to convey, but also it's the fun and joy of crafting. So dipping into your stash, and I would love to see if a lot of you have purchased this, please tag Hochanda in and send pictures. We would love to see what kind of colours. Are you going to be really bright, vibrant? Are we going to go maybe a vintage? Are you going to put any flowers on there? Are you going to go NHS blue? You've got the 2 rainbows on stands. That's got the heart and the clouds, and you're also getting the two hanging rainbows as well. So you're getting those. You could even make a dream catcher out of those. Yeah, you could do lots of ideas. $11.95 is your price. 715-406 your item number. Okay, now we are going to see another demonstration from Nikki featuring the French Cottage collection.
So for this demo, we are using probably all of the stamps and die sets from the French Cottage collection. So we're going to be making a card very similar to this. This one I've added flowers, and all the elements are from the actual paper pad because all the dies coordinate with your paper pad. So you've got the stamps and dies that coordinate with that as well. So we're using the French Cottage Scapes, and we're also using the Cottage Lifestyle. That's both the stamp sets and the die sets. So I just want to show you how really pretty and quickly you can create the French Cottage tiny little blossoms. So as with all Heartfelt stamps, you get the coordinating die. Okay, so you've got your red rubber stamp, deeply etched, really versatile, and then you've also got your grey foam on the back that will cling to your acrylic block. And then you just want to stamp that in any colour you like. So I'm just taking some black so that I can just show you how the actual stamps work. So all of the stamps work in exactly the same way. So you're going to stamp first and die cut after. As you can see, 3 stamp in one go. And then the die fits perfectly over your image with just that image showing in the center there, and that's when you know it's in place. And then just to make sure that that doesn't move when you put it through your die cutting machine, just tape it down in a few places just to make sure that that is secure, and then you're going to pop it through your die cutting machine. When you've done that, you've obviously got lots of flowers that you want to create. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how easy you can colour these in using your daubers. So I'm using the Heartfelt daubers. These flowers I've coloured in a nice lilac-y colour, and I'm going to colour them in a very pale pink. So I'm using 2 different shades here. Just going to show you quickly how to colour them up. So I'm just going to do one, and then I'm going to go in with a darker pink, and I'm just going to kind of flick the edge slightly. And when you do that, it gives you like a 2-toned effect. Okay, really pretty, really easy. And you've got two sizes of these flowers in the French cottage. And then I've just added a bit of colour on the back there as well. And then you're going to want to shape your flower. So we do have lots of flower shaping moulds that these will work in, but they do also work very well just by using your deluxe flower shaping tool. So I'm going in with a smaller tip, and you can spritz your back of your flower if you wish with water, just with a very fine mist. I'm doing this without, and I'm just going in, breaking down those fibres and shaping the tip of each of my petals. So as I do so, I'm turning that flower around. And then just, you can see how, if I just lift that up, how that shaped that flower. And then I'm putting it image face upwards, and then I'm taking a larger tip and I'm just going around in the center, and then that gives me a really pretty blossom. Now when you do your blossoms, you can then put them together, add some of the smaller blossoms in there, and put some frills in the middle as well if you want. They're tiny little pearls, look. And these are great for probably any card, to be fair. You know, you don't just have to use these for your French cottage. So they're your flowers that you're getting in the collection. And you've also got, as I say, the French cottage scapes and the cottage lifestyle, which I'm going to be using. So the cottage lifestyle has got this really nice swinging seat in there. So that's one that I've stamped and I've coloured it up. Okay. So you can colour them up any colour, but then you can use your images from your paper pad as well. Do a mixture. You can mix and match them up. Maybe you don't have time to do lots of colouring, but maybe you want to use some bits from the paper pad as well. So I'm just bringing together everything that I'm putting on my card. Got lots of pots here. So I do believe you've got 2 sheets of each of all the designs that I'm showing you. So I've got lots of pots there. Might not use them all, but again, you could stamp, die cut them and colour them up yourself, depending on what colour you want. Maybe you want to go for a slightly different colour. So I'm just going to pop those to one side, and then I'm going to bring my card blank over. So this is the card that we're going to make something very similar. I do actually find it quite difficult to actually make 2 cards the same, so I'll probably change this up a little bit. So I'm going to start off with my swinging seat. Okay, so I want to add some dimension to that, so I'm just going to add some foam tape. And you can add dimension, because when you die cut that out, you've got a slit in here, which means that you can get lots of dimension. So what I'm doing is just shaping that and putting that tape down the centre, and I'm going to pop that to the right of my card. And then I've got some of that greenery, and for this I'm just going to cut this one about here and pop that the opposite way. So just bring my glue over, and that's going on to the top of my card, and over my light chain that's hanging up my chair, so it looks like it's hanging from the tree. And then I've got some of the topiary trees that are in the paper pad, but again, if you wanted to use these and you don't have a lot of time and you want to add a bit of colour, how about just taking some colour, using your dauber and changing up that colour slightly. So now, instead of a creamy coloured pot, I've got a pink pot. So bring my card back. Again, I'm adding some dimension to my pot using some foam tape on the pot and some on the actual top of that topiary tree. And I'm going to pop that just there, just behind my chair. And then I've got another one, and I really wanted to show you what I've done with this one. So if you can see, I've added some flower soft and I put little bits of orange on there, so it looks like an orange tree. I thought that was something a little bit different. So I'm popping that just over there. So it looks like it's sitting in front of that other pot. And then I'm just going to take various pots now and just arrange them around the bottom. I'm going to put one this side of my chair, and I'll just put a green one this side as well. So again, add some dimension to this one. I'm going to use some foam tape. I'm going to pop one more, and that's going to go at the back of this one. So I've got a nice arrangement of my pots there. So the next step is I want to add my flowers. So I'm just bringing my flowers. So I'm just going to add these. So I'm adding a few larger ones first, and then pop some of the smaller ones in between. So this is really now prettying this up with these pink blossom. Maybe bring one over there, and then I'm just going to add a couple of those around my pots as well. One there. And then I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, right, looks a little bit blank there. I'm not putting a sentiment on this one, so I could leave that free here for a sentiment, but I've got that really nice kind of antique looking lamp that I think will look really nice if it looks like it's just hanging from that tree as well. So I think I'm going to pop that one there. Really pretty and really effective as well, something a little bit different. So there you have a kind of French vintage looking card for any occasion.
Beautiful. It's two fantastic demonstrations from Nikki. These, I would say, this hour, especially if you have gone for the I Want It All collection, it is well worth, when your collection arrives, revisit the hour. Now, you can watch previous shows. Two ways to do it. I would say, by far, and the way I do it is using the app. And I know I go on a lot about the app, but it is fantastic. So with the Hochanda app, you can get it onto your tablet. You can also get it onto your smartphone. If you're on Apple, we got you covered. Just go to the Apple Store. If you're on Android, go to the Play Store. Just type in Hochanda, download it, and it's very easy to do. On the app, you can shop on there. You can watch previous shows. There's a little schedule, so you just need the time, the date. You're golden. Okay, we are looking at the French Cottage collection. We've been talking in that break. I was chatting to Kim, my lovely producer, and she was saying that she spent some time when she was younger in Mauritius where they spoke Creole. So it's a mixture of French, Dutch, English from learning. But here we're talking French Cottage, and it has got all of that heritage there. So there is character, there's charm. If I had to sum up this collection in one word, it would be charm. So what you were getting, and we're just having a look at the paper pad now. Look at all those lovely designs within the paper pad. I will show that to you in greater detail in just one moment. But you are getting a mixture of stamps and dies. Now, the way that Heartfelt Creations work, the stamps and dies coordinate. So the dies are exactly designed to match your stamps, so no fussy cutting, but also they match the die cut sheets within the paper pad as well. I think it's about time I show you some inspirations. because we've only got 2 minutes left on the show. Where has the time gone? So having a look here, this is what you get with Heartfelt Creations. And I think these inspirations will show you why Heartfelt Creations have so many fans worldwide. It's the attention to detail, the usability. You're getting your topiary in there, you're getting your baskets, you've got your flowers, you've got your lantern, you've got your window in there, stroke door, so your door can also become your window. All of that is included in your set. Or how about this card? So what you can then go on and do, you can add a little bit of a flourish from an existing die in your set, but the main focal features, again, found in the collection, the backing papers, the die cuts, which is so easy to layer up. So if you do want to decoupage up and get that impact, very easy to do. If you want to go for a more elegant card and just take a few of the elements there, we can do that. So just focusing on the flowers going through. Or how about the door? And I do love this door. So you've got a door, it's one of those doors, it's got so much character. The wood grain, I'll just show you because time is beating us. Have a look here. You can even create a little bit of a hinge. See there, to have an opening door. You can, do you know what you could do? You could maybe just put a bit of glitter or gold there to make it look like a golden knocker. Yeah, go. Right. Time has beaten us. Thank you so much for your company. I really hope you enjoyed this hour as much as I have. So Heartfelt Creations, do not miss out. We're giving you another opportunity to get a hold of the French Cottage collection. I can't tell you if we'll ever bring this back to you again. There is a strong possibility we might not, so do not miss out. Thank you for your company. We've got another fantastic hour coming up with the lovely Hayley. So myself and Hayley Smith coming up next with Fabric Freedom, the Stash Fabric one-day special. After that, jewellery box, and then Hayley will return for some mandala art with Hayley.
If you love cake and you love to bake, we've got something you're going to enjoy. Here at Hochanda's Crafty Kitchen, we'll be introducing you to brand new guest demonstrators from the world of baking and cake decorating, who will be on hand to inspire you with sugar flour making techniques, food flavouring ideas, baking kits in a bottle, and as well as showcasing some very fashionable kitchen aprons. Watch out for brand new products, some very bespoke to the baking world, but others you can utilise within the world of craft, which will allow you more flexibility between the different mediums. Intrigued? Well, set your temperatures, set your timers, and tune in every fortnight to see what's in the oven on the Crafty Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam. And we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister. And we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well, so you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there. I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Well, hello everybody and good morning. So we've got our one-day special. It's the first look at the one-day special today. We will be having consecutive hours at 12 and 4 as well to enjoy the one-day special. But as it stands, a whole hour of beautiful fabric to stock up on our stash. I'm not by myself. We have got the lovely Hayley in the studio. Hayley Smith, there she is.
Hiya.
Hello. How are you?
Well, you're going to get a lot of me today because I think there's not that many guests in.
Well, you know, that's a good thing. I know we've got a Mandala show coming up a bit later. Tell me a little bit about the one-day special, because Fabric Freedom, we always know the quality you get there. Value for money is incredible.
Yeah, so Fabric Freedom are a company who do such good work in terms of making quilting fabrics. They design all the fabrics here, and what you're getting in this stash is you're getting 20 half meters. Let me just shuffle this out the way so I can grab some of those fabrics. So you're getting 20 half meters. And there's two different options. There are your light and your darks. Now this one's looking a bit more dishevelled because we've been chopping into this one. And you're getting, we thought last night, I do need to clarify this, we thought last night that it maybe a contents may vary one. It isn't. You're getting exactly the fabrics that are here. And that is a good thing because you've got lots of them which are from the same kind of collection. And there are lots of kind of blendery fabrics in here as well. Let me just take out those ones, because then I think I've got them more or less in order. There we go. So you're getting those three there. These are just a quilt in their own right. So they're absolutely perfect. And then you've got another two, again, from the same collection. So you get the same pattern, and you can work those together. You've got these ones, which have got that kind of almost bleached out print in. And again, you're getting three from the same collection. So you've got a quilt as it stands. You've got those three, again, kind of got that shadow effect to them. So you've got lots of kind of instant quilt options. You've got, I haven't got through all of them even. And I know you've got the other set over there, haven't you, Yanis?
I do, and we will go through that. I'm going to get through this in one moment. I just want to give you a heads up. We do have a happy hour for this hour. I'm going to show you what you are getting. We have got the Pirate Fat Quarters. Look at these. So you're getting 6 fat quarters, pirate theme, very cute. So you've got little characters there. Then you've got your block colours coming through, more pirate characters. So look, instantly I'm thinking with the character fat quarters, great for maybe your younger makes. But equally, and there's the little parrot, the hoy matey. But the block colours, I'd be using those for anything. But equally, everything's designed to work well together. Now, have a look at that saving. £8 saving. You are getting this fat quarter bundle for £10.99. Very good value for money there. That is a happy hour. The price will revert back to $18.99 at the end of the hour. We also have another happy hour deal for you. So you're getting 2 meters, a meter of each of, this is your nautical themed cotton. So you've got your stripes, I know it's a bit hard on the cameras there, and then you've got your whales in there too. Is that, it looks like a, is that a blue whale, hump whale? Don't know. Okay, there we go. So getting both of those for £12. 2 meters for £12 is ridiculous value for money. So what, £6 per metre. And actually, that's a happy hour deal. And what we always do with a happy hour deal, we give you exceptional value for money. We are not far off that with regard to the one-day special, because it works out, is it £7, $7.99 per metre of the most beautiful fabric. So what I'll do, you've got 2 different options here, your lights and your darks. Very quickly, should we go through, I'm going to go through the lights and the darks very quick, because it's worth seeing all of these. Now, you've got bright, vibrant colours with your lights, so you've got bananas in there, chevrons.
In the bananas, the chevrons and the checks, they're all from the same collection, so they'll work really well together.
Well, we can see that there. Just Hayley saying they will all work superbly together. So everything you're seeing here, this is exactly, it won't be, contents may vary. This is what you're going to be getting. That's very nice. So you've got your florals in there too. What you're getting, because you get with 20 half meters, it is the perfect way to bolster your stash.
Right.
If you're looking for a stash builder, shouldn't lean on this because
you know that.
I know, I should know better.
You should know better.
It's not my rookie year. So as we're going through here, you can see, think about your binding, your backing, your also for your quilting as well. Now look at all of these. These are all from the same collection. You can see there. So you've got that diversity in your palette. Or how about this one? I mean, that is, it's a little bit special. Again, same design, 2 different colour tones. Actually, 3 different colour tones coming through. So work beautifully for your blocks. Or what about this one? And here, all in the same stash, and then just a cheeky batik to finish it off. That is your lights. 1/3 of the stock has gone. 2 flexi payments. You're getting all 10 half meters for $39.95 today, and then of course $39.95 in 4 weeks' time. Just going to show you the darks, because I know, sorry, I said 20 half meters, but did I say 30? Oh, I said
that's
scratch
double.
That. It's 20 half meters. I apologise. Let's have a look at the darks. So we're just going to show you the designs. Going through, so here we go. So looking at all the designs that you're going to get with your darks. Now you've got a lovely sort of neutral or natural brown tones there. Same pattern with, it's like a bluey green. Then a light delicate floral spray in blue. You've got your leaves. Same design in red. Same design in black. Same design in pink, and it's important having that same design if you wanted to mix and match. Again here you've got your sort of, it is like a batik blue, same design with your brown and your grey, and then we've got different colour. That's like a slatey grey maybe. You've got your batik dots. This is nice. And we've got another collection, so 2 designs, both the same there. And here, just going to rattle through and show you, because obviously it's important seeing exactly what we are getting with the stash. So everything here, all 20 half meters, all those designs for $79.90. I mean, traditionally, because I have to say, Fabric Freedom, and it is something worth pointing out, Fabric Freedom offer us fantastic prices, but all the fabric is good quality. So you could, I mean, how much would you normally pay for fabric of this quality per metre? £12? So Hayley's saying
you're end up going to pay for a quilted cotton is about £12.99.
There you go. So Hayley was just saying it's all quilting cotton rather. So instantly you know the quality that you are getting. £12.99 for 1 metre. You are getting 10 of those. So if and let's low ball it. Even, well, actually, you can see it there. £114 is what you should be paying for this, and that's what you would be paying. $79.90 is a great price. The fact we can split it as well. We're busy for a one-day special. The only choice you have to make, are you going to go for light or dark? There we go. Right, we're going to move on. And we got a bundle for you. Now, this is your cotton stash builder. You're getting, with regard to the patterns, these are all 1/2 meters. Like these patterns, though. Ooh, oh, yes. That's nice.
Oh, we've got some of the Zebra Heat Fix pens.
Yeah.
Those black and white designs are perfect for using with the Heat Fix pens.
Yeah.
And they're also perfect for the projects that we've got in that next hour as well, that 10 o'clock hour. They'd work really, really well with those.
It's good. That's a good tip there, Hayley. So that will be coming up at 10 o'clock. So you are getting, now with regard to the patterns, they're all 1/2 meters. The white, you will be getting a meter. So you're getting 3.5 meters in total. Details are on your screen. £27.99 your price for all of that. Saving £14. 765-826 your item number. Who loves a batik? Hands up. Who loves a batik? One likes batik. Chloe like a batik. 2 hands. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves a batik. I absolutely adore batiks. So what you're getting here with your batik is it's the designs. These are options. You're getting a meter for £9.99. Have a look at that. Aren't they beautiful? So you just pick. I know. I think this was the most popular. The magenta was the most popular yesterday.
Batiks, and Bali's got a really good reputation for making batiks, and the clarity on those prints is amazing. I mean, when you kind of understand the technique and how batik is made, to be able to get those really, really fine details and fine lines on...
How is it made here?
Well, what they do is they dye the backing fabric first, and then they will go in with a wax on a little stamp, you know, like the ones that coloricians have. They'll go in with wax on a stamp and apply the pattern, and then they'll put another dye over the top. Now, that's usually a lighter pattern underneath, and then your wax on the top and a darker one over the top. But on some of the ones that you've got there, there's actually, you can see there's a kind of third process. So the one you're stroking now, that'd be the traditional process where they dye the background, put the wax on, dye the top a darker colour. But then that one that you've brought out there, because some of the tones on the top are actually lighter than the ones underneath, there's a third process whereby they dye the backing fabric, they add the wax, bleach the colour back out, and then dye it a lighter colour. So it's they're really involved. I mean, just the man hours in these, there's more than there's more than £10 worth of man hours in there.
Agreed. £9.99 your price. A beautiful collection of batiks. You just need to decide. They are separate options. Which option speaks to you? But good value and fantastic quality. 216-874 your item number. Now we got some canvas fabrics for you. These are nice. Also options. Just having a little look. So canvas fabric being a bit more durable. If you're thinking about maybe upcycling furniture, upholstery, bag making, anything that's going to need a bit more durability to it. That's quite kitsch. I like that. It's cool.
Well, we were saying last night, whoever the air traffic controller is looking after that, got a job on their hands.
Can you imagine? There we go. What about here? Got the little animals. That's nice. I think that would make a fantastic bag. Or upholstery as well. Ooh.
Oh, that's the Orange Aztec, that one.
Cushions is another good one.
I mean, anything home decor. Canvas is a great way for anything that's home decor.
I've got some chairs at home that I was thinking about upcycling. That would be fantastic. I think that would look really good in my home. There we go. This is nice.
You can see what's coming next. Just going to bring him in.
Oh, hello. This is lovely.
The trees are really nice as well. You can easily fussy cut those out as
just thinking they would be great.
Pieces.
Fussy cut out. Got your feathers. And how about this? Producer Kim had a great idea. What about with your ducks? It could be a draft excluder.
They could, absolutely, because the pattern runs nice and kind of wide. Then are they 150 wide in those fabrics? I can't look. Yeah, 60 inches is 150 centimetres wide. So absolutely, that's well enough for to be a draft excluder. And because it's a long, kind of wide pattern, it would sit really nicely.
Well, it's a good idea. She has a couple of cracking ideas. 13, only 2 though. That's it. She's done. She's spent for the day.
Done for the day now.
$13.99 is your price there. 865-395 your item number. So all individual options. They are a canvas weight. Now something else that you have been shopping ahead for. It is a pick and mix. We have got some fantastic countryside animals. So perfect for bags, for features, for cushions. We'll go through the different options. We'll start here. You've got your sheep. That's lovely. Or how about this one? You've got your chicken and a very proud cockerel there. I look like a couple. That would be a good Mr. and Mrs. cushion.
Be a good Mr. and Mrs. cushion.
Interesting. Now, the robin, I do remember we had a show where we had 6 panels. The robin was left out, and he happened to be the most popular.
Yes, I know.
Am I right in saying that?
I know.
That's okay. The robin is
usually
back.
quite good at picking. I'm
Hey.
usually very good at picking,
You
but
are.
I left him out because
Well-
everything else was farmyard and he didn't kind of fit.
Well, I tell you what, the robin's the most popular again. There we go. We love our robin. Now, you're picking any two for $14.99. We've got our pheasant. I tell you, a lot of pheasants running around at the moment. They need to learn the Green Cross code, though. There you go. The sheep, which I just show you made up. Oh, one of my faves coming up. Now, you know what I'll be doing here, Hayley?
Oh, here it
I would
comes, here
add
it comes.
The Highland Coo. Do you know what I'll be doing? I'll be adding some embroidery to that.
Yeah, I mean, all these
Stitch
panels
detail.
are crying out for a bit of kind of free motion to
Yeah.
be added to them. So something like a super soft batting behind them, and then just a little bit of free motion. I've got a really nice variegated kind of brown and coppery coloured one that would work beautifully with that, where you could just put a variegated thread on, just absolutely go for it, and you'll get splendid results.
Couple more weeks on lockdown. That is exactly how I'm going to look, Hayley. That's going to be my hair. We were talking about my hair. That is going to be me.
We
Yeah.
were saying at the minute, he's going through the various stages of happy days. He's now in the kind of chatchy phase.
I was gonna say, hey,
and then the next step is going to be full Fonzie.
Hey. Yeah, all the youngsters working here, they don't get that.
No, I know,
Yeah,
I
there
know.
we go.
But it always used to be on at about, was it about tea time
When you got back
in
from
from school?
Yeah, always whack on Channel 4 a bit of happy days. How about the cows? We've got more cows here. I don't know what breed, Jersey cows maybe? I don't know. Here we go, getting two of those. And we did show you the chicken and the cockerel on the cushion. Here we go, they're strutting. And then a beautiful stag as well, which has been popular. I think the stag, there's certain options. If I think about pick and mix, what would complement each other? The stag and the Highland cow, I think, are very, very nice. Then again, if you want to go for a rustic feel, countryside feel, the cockerels, the sheep, or the cows. 60% of the stock has gone for the stag. I'll sort those out in a minute. $14.99 is your price. No one wants to see me just laying them all back.
You blatantly will not,
Yeah.
and Chloe will magically fix it.
No, I'm going to. Right, now, very, very quickly, just going to remind you of the happy hours, and then we'll get to our first demonstration. So we have got fat quarters. What I'll do, I will tease them out so we can get them back in. There we go. And I won't open them up, just to make life easy for us. Let's go through all the different options. So, no, apologies, not options, everything that you're getting here for $10.99. So we've got our pirate.
And this is a really sweet bundle because you're getting the mixture of the patterns and the plains in this. So if you're going to patchwork with it, you are absolutely kind of good to go because you've got that mixture already in there, and all the patterns will match perfectly with the plain colours that are included.
Yeah. Hayley, did you know why the pirates are featured on here?
I don't know.
Because they are.
Oh, I saw that. I saw a sticker on the back of somebody's car the other day, and it said, "To err is human, to R is pirate."
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. All right, I've got to be quick because I know we've got to get on.
Okay,
so I'm just
we're going to get told off.
I will whiz through all the different designs that you're getting. Some more pirate themes. You've got your solids in there as well. We've got our parrots, rather, and then we've got a red. Okay, so you're getting all of those included in your fat quarter bundle. $10.99, but it is a happy hour, so those prices will go back up at the end of the hour, and then we'll have a different happy hour at 12 o'clock. Right, we've also got our meter. Now, this is our nautical collection. You're getting a metre of each, so 2 metres in total. I love the colours coming through here, so that's very modern. And then you've got sort of the classic stripe in there as well, and that would be beautiful. I'm thinking for clothing too. £12 is your price. 056892 item number. Very, very quickly, just tell you we have got, and I know this was popular yesterday, we have got our dry iron on the show. Certain features to show you about the dry iron. So the fact is, as a travel iron, it kicks out a huge amount of heat. I love the fact that it does fold flat, so just showing you with the handle, it lays down flat. So
And
if you
while you've got it flat like that, there's actually a notch in that handle which is going to protect your cord. which is a really important thing, because if you've got a little iron, that is always where it goes, is the cord there.
And that is important, because that's normally where irons fail.
Did you do the one-day special with me where we had that little iron on?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, because I tried to steal the one that was on the show and they wouldn't give it to me, so I actually went and bought one myself of that exact iron.
Really? I hope you got it at the deal we were offering it.
No, because I was on the one-day. I was doing the one-day special, so I didn't get the deal.
Well, you can double up now, Hayley, because we've got it on as a Freedom member, $11.99.
Oh.
Joking aside, it says a huge amount. Hayley, as a guest, working with this iron, couldn't blag a free one, actually went and bought one. Now, that speaks volumes. It really does. Now, you're getting 40% discount, and I can tell you, stock level, we are at 3/4 of the stock. It really is a very, very good iron. 417-256, your item number. We're going to jump on the website as we meander across to Hayley, the other side of the studio. So let's have a look. What is on our website? We've got the canvas fabrics. We've obviously got the one-day special, which is very busy. And you're going to be seeing it in more detail with the lovely Hayley in just a moment. So what are you going to be popping in your basket? The choice is yours. The panel fabrics have got 5-star reviews, and they're worth every one of those stars. So something to explore. Pick and mix there. OK, I'm going to hand over to Hayley. What we're going to be doing, Hayley?
OK, so last night we started working with some of the fabrics from both the light and the dark bundle. We've kind of mixed the two together. And we've just been doing a bit of a scene with them. So last night we stitched the background on. We also made some coasters, actually, which we're turning into what will be a triffid shortly. You'll see later. So we stitched the background on, and then we stitched with some additional layers of the super stiff batting. I'm just going to turn that around so you can see a little bit. So what we've done is added extra layers of batting as we've gone along, and kind of made a 3D effect as we've gone. So that's the layer that we put on first, and then to even that out to the right height, we've added this piece into here, so that now makes everything that same height. And then to bring this hill further into the foreground, we've got another piece, which that can go on the top as well. And when I've put each of the layers on, I've just stepped them in. I don't know if you can, if I lift that up, you might be able to see. I've got to try and hold the fabric out the way as well. I've just stepped them in a little bit at a time, because that's going to give me a smoother curve rather than a sharp kind of steep rise on it. So that then goes over the top, and then just stitching those edges in place just to hold everything while you add additional detail on the top. Now you can do or use a fusible webbing to do that, but because these layers are all separate, I would stitch it. You're going to get a far more secure result with stitching. And then I've just gone back into the collection that was the light collection, and there's some odd ones in there, obviously, like the bananas. So I was just going to do something to show you what you can do with those bananas to actually make them into a practical project, more along the lines that we're doing here with the kind of the art quilting kind of scribble style. So I have got a square there of the bananas, and from that banana square I have cut that kind of quarter circle. So I'm going to take that out and put that up in that corner as the sun, and then the remaining bit that I've had, I've actually split that into several parts, and then I'm going to take these and move them round so I've got sun rays from them. So there's nothing wasted in this kind of style of quilting. So pop that on there, and then we can shuffle those about a bit, maybe make that one a little bit longer by adding those two together. So then you've got your, if I turn it, I've got to go the other way around now. There we go, that's better. So I put a little bit of fusible webbing on there. I'm just going to stick those down, and then I'm going to use exactly that same technique, that scribble technique, with kind of 3 layers of stitching just to hold everything in place. So let me just get the paper backing off of these. See, this is when I need you, Yanis, because you you do all the jobs. You do all the little jobs. And I did get a lady on, I think it was our Facebook, saying that she missed us bickering.
Well,
she missed the bicker.
We can still bicker from a distance.
We can. Long distance bicker.
We have it's a sibling relationship.
Yes, it is.
I'm like an annoying brother.
Yes, you are. I have one already, but you know, now I have two.
I'm like your TV brother.
TV brother.
You know how like sometimes couples have a TV husband?
Yeah.
I'll be your TV brother.
Okay, do it.
Yeah?
That's
Okay.
fine. We can work like that, and we can argue like that.
Well, we need to other members of the presenting lineup. Where do they fall in the family unit?
Okay.
Is Hayley maybe a cool cousin? Hayley West?
Yeah, I think Paula's like a. She's got to be a sister as well because
Sister?
we're about the same size, I think.
Yeah. Okay. She could be maybe a half sister.
Okay.
Half sister?
Yeah, Spanish half sister.
Yeah, okay.
Will do.
Spanish half sister.
Yeah.
We'll go through it throughout the hour.
Okay.
Why don't we throw that out as a question?
You missed a treat yesterday.
Go
We
on.
got a bit distracted. You know how Adam is trying to kind of get together everybody to do Hochanda bingo?
Wait, I didn't know this.
Oh no, you love this.
How am I not in it? I presented.
You'd be right
I presented Bingo TV for like 4 years.
Ah, you need to have a word with Adam.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a whole
Different
kind
shift.
of there's a whole bingo Hochanda bingo thing that he wants to get going. So
I
last
heard
night
rumours about a sitcom. He wanted to do a sitcom.
I put a spanner in the works with Hayley because I suggested rather than reading the numbers out as 3 numbers and 3 numbers, she should make them into 2, 2, 2 and call them as bingo numbers.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah. We had a lovely time.
Yeah,
She was
okay.
very confused by the end.
Yeah. It's hard enough reading out the numbers now. You know this. Took years to
I'm
learn
not
to read
trained
out
to read out the numbers.
Wow. You never know what the future will bring.
No. Just, I'm happy sticking and sewing. Right, I'm going to do one more and then we'll get these ironed in place and then we'll get them stitched in place. So I might need a minute if you could do some numbers because you've had the training.
That's what I'm here for. Now, Hayley has just said something very important because I know we get a lot of young, aspiring crafters who maybe look for a career in presenting. Please don't try this at home. I had to have 4 years of training before I was even allowed to attempt to read out the numbers, and I still get it wrong. If you do want to go for the one-day special, 427040 is your item number. 2 different options, light or dark. It really is that simple. So whether you want to go for the light or dark, look at what you are getting, though. 20 half meters. Imagine all of that in your stash. You're getting 10 meters in total if you think about it. And because a lot of these, you're getting the exact fabrics you're seeing here, a lot of these are the same collection. So, I'm just going to show you here. These are same design, different colorways. So if you wanted to use these, say in a pattern you already have for a quilt, or if you want to use them for binding, you can. So you are getting a great price. It works out per meter $7.99. I mean, that's it. That a lot of crafters, a lot of sewers at home will say, yeah, they can instantly. And when we're talking about quality, and please don't be deceived by the price because it is a quilting cotton. So it's a quilting weight, very good quality. $39.95 is your price. 2 flexi payments if you want to take advantage of flexi payments. All you need to do is decide whether you want to go for the darks or the lights. The choice is yours. I hear the machine are whirring, so I think, ready? Yeah, I'll throw back.
Good. All I've done while you were doing me some numbers was I've just gone ahead and just stitched down the side of here. And that's just to hold everything in place and just to make sure that nothing is moving while I'm stitching.
Nice.
So I've just done down the side of this kind of hill here because we have 2 hills now.
Oh, I like how you've used the design to kind of build up detail in the hill and the trees in the background.
So we're building up detail in a number of different ways here. We're building up detail in terms of the layers and putting texture in there. Because if I just turn it to the side, I don't know if you can see that we've got kind of a flat one, and then we've got 1 layer, and then this one's got 2 layers on. So it kind of is getting kind of more and more depth as we go. So the things in the foreground are standing out further.
Nice.
Now, you need to, if you're going to use this technique, you do need to just bear in mind your machine and its capabilities, because some machines, you'll not be able to get the foot high enough to do that. So test that before you go ahead and plan the whole project. So I've stuck those, the banana fabric on, and now we're going to start to use the scribble technique to attach those in. So I'm working in black at the minute, but then I'm going to come, once I've secured everything, I'm going to change the thread to a yellow and come back over those bananas so we can kind of start to tone the actual banana look out of it and just make it a little bit more generic. So we need to tone the bananas down. It's like you lowball it all the time.
Huh?
It's like you lowball it all the time.
Always, yeah,
you
always.
do a lot of lowballing.
Always do. Do you know what? Golden rule, I'll always lowball, never highball.
Okay, so with a scribble technique, you're going to come all the way around once, and then you're going to turn that back around. Now, because we've got such a lot of wadding on here, and it is the super stiff, I'm going to have to fold that right down so I can get it through and under the machine. And then we're going to come back across where I've just stitched. Now, what I'm trying to do is not go exactly on that line. I'm trying to just get, you know, a little bit either side of it to just create that kind of almost sketched, hand-drawn effect. And with this technique, I tend to always do kind of 3 runs. Let me just push some more of this through out the way. There we go. Always tend to do 3 runs, and that... Ooh, it's easier coming one way than it is the other. So with this, I would actually possibly cut that off and do the 3 runs separately. But we've done it. It's all right. And I'm coming back the other way the 3rd time now. And again, just trying to kind of cross over the lines that I've made to make it look hand-sketched, scribbled, and kind of almost like a hand-drawn piece.
Yeah.
There you go. And this one's a great technique if you maybe haven't got your confidence in free motion yet. I mean, I haven't changed the feet on here. I've just done it with a straight foot, and I've left the feed dogs on because with it pulling the fabric through, it's going to give me an even stitch length. If I've done it true free motion, then your stitch length varies a lot. So it's I prefer to do it that way. You can do exactly what suits you, and if you've got the free motion foot and you find that easier, then why the devil not?
What word on the street is I heard that you did have a show featuring your machine feet bundle.
We did.
Very popular.
Don't think we've got any left though.
No, they all went. I'm not surprised because the deal was incredible.
We don't have any left. Okay. But I'll see what I can do to get, because I think we've got another machine feet show, but next week. Is it next week? Yes, it is next week. Yeah. I haven't done the video for that yet. And that one is rolled hem feet, so they're really, really handy because they're solid metal feet, and they actually turn the hems over for you as you stitch. Very, very clever.
Ooh, okay, so look out for the future. Right, how are we getting on?
Okay, so back to do the same thing on the kind of rays that are coming off the sunshine, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. Once we've got these all secured, then I'm going to swap that thread over, and we are going to do some kind of hiding of the banana-ness.
Okay.
Is banana-ness a word?
It is now.
Okay.
So you're hiding the banana?
I'm hiding the... Yes, okay. Hiding the banana.
Is it
You're lowballing it. I'm hiding the banana.
It's a technique.
It's one of those shows.
You never thought you'd be saying that on a Saturday morning?
No. No. Oh, dear. I've missed you, Yanis.
Oh, missed you too, Hayley. Do you know, it is, I genuinely, I think all the presenters, we feel the same. Having VTs, and it's great, and we know how hard all guests and you've worked to film the VTs, but we do miss the dynamic of just being able to have that banter.
Oh, is it the crafty bants?
It's all about the crafty
bants.
Yeah, it's all about that crafty bants.
Okay, I'm going to just need a little bit of time because I'm going to swap threads, and then we're going to use some slightly different techniques to reduce the banana-ness.
Right, well, while we do that, so do stay tuned for a technique never shown on Hochanda before. We're terming it hide the banana. We have got some images for you. Take a look here. Oh, now this is fantastic. Is this from Susan? Was it Susan? Susan, this is incredible. Different use of the panels, and what Susan's done very cleverly, she's just turned it into artwork for the home. I think that is phenomenal. And there's another picture from Susan as well. Yes, Susan, see how well the Highland Ghoul and the stag work together. Now also, have you noticed the little stag in the background of the wallpaper? Nicely done, Susan, very nicely done. Beautiful. And it does show with the panel, we will show the panels, that you can do so much with them. There we go. Suddenly.
We say cushion panel, but they don't have to be a cushion panel because they're a really good size. They've been turned into artwork there. Yeah. You can turn them into bags. You can turn them into anything you like. You can basically treat them like a fat quarter, essentially, in any of the fat quarter projects. They would absolutely work for that.
I like your style. Right. One day special. 2 different options, your lights or your darks. If you are just waking up and tuning in, I can tell you that 40% of the lights have gone. Let's have a little look. So, firstly, the fabrics you're seeing here are the exact fabrics that are going to be sent to you. I just want to show you here, because Hayley was saying these come as a collection with Fabric Freedom, so you could have found these in the past as a collection. You were getting these in the bundle though, so we've got a check chevron in there and the bananas that Hayley is working with at the moment, so you are getting those banana designs. So we're getting those. We've got the dotty print with a very nice subtle batik. You've got the same dotty print in pink. You've got, this is a leaf floral. What I wanted to show is how a lot of the same design, so here, same design, different colorway, you're getting that variability with the color. So if you did want to break this up, use these for your quilting, for your block work, you can. So again, here, same design, 3 different colorways coming through. Or here, we'll go through, I will just whip through very, very quickly and just show you everything that you're getting. Each one of these are a ½ meter, so you're getting 20 ½ meters. What a way to add diversity into your stash. They are a quilting cotton, beautiful designs, exceptional value for money. That is your lights. And then we also have to just show you very quickly your darks. So again, I'm just going to rattle through these and allow you to see them at your leisure. But do pay attention, do look out for the designs. You've got the same design, different colorways coming through. And with the darks, as with the lights, the colors are beautiful. So here, obviously the tones, the tonal theme, slightly darker, as the name suggests. Can you imagine using these on a project? Have you got a project in mind? Think about the amount of fabric that you are getting here. 10 meters of fabric. Should be £114 for those 10 meters. But you are saving £35, which is incredible value for money. So really good way just to stock up. If you want to stock up, if you want to add diversity into your stash at a great price. And also we can split that price in half, taking advantage of flexi payment, which means £39.95 today. Whichever option we go for, you go for, we send it out to you, and then of course in 4 weeks time you pay your remaining flexi payment of £39 and some change. Right, we're going to move on. Another stash builder for you. So here, with regard to the pattern fabrics, you're getting ½ meters. A ½ meter of the diamond, ½ meter of the, it kind of looks like a mandala stroke dreamweaver in there as well. Or here, you've got your arrows. Now, with the white, you're getting a meter of the white, and then the other design you'll be getting in the ½ meter. I know that's hard on the cameras. So all of that, 3½ meters in total, saving £14, £27.99 your price there. 765-826 your item number. It was a real education listening to Hayley talking about the batik. Now these are a Bali batik. There is a huge amount of man hours invested in each one of these designs. So we're going to go through. They are individual options. So you decide the option that speaks to you. Going through here, and you could do so much with these beautiful designs. The way it works, they're dyed and then they're stamped with wax, dyed again. So I mean, there is a lot of work that goes into each one of these. This is one of my favorites, that beautiful rich red with that grey in the background. Or how about that? Oh, come on, look at that bright, it's like sunshine encapsulated, all that Bali sunshine into some fabric, and that is your final option there. So if you do want to go for the batiks, they are options. Just pick whichever option you like, whichever option you're drawn to. For £9.99 though, that is ridiculous value for money. All right, we've got to move on. I just want to just tidy that up. We have got some canvas fabrics for you. And have a look here, good value for the canvas fabrics. So just going to show, we are getting with the canvas fabrics 1 meter. £13.99 is your price, so you are getting an awful lot. So we've got the aeroplane designs, that's very modern, contemporary. They're quite cool notice board, yeah. And then you've got your foxes, which are a bit fun. This I am seriously considering. This is your orange Aztec. So I've got some chairs at home that I am teetering with the idea of maybe upcycling and reupholstering, so might be interested in that. This is nice. So you've got your leaves in there, then you've got your trees, which again I think is a beautiful fabric. Now because they're a canvas weight, they're durable, bags, upholstery, anything that's going to have wear and tear, these are going to last. There you've got your feathers, and finally I think this is cute. We've got the gaggle of geese in there as well. So all of those, they are individual options. Just pick whichever option you like. They all share the same item number. Details are on your screen. £13.99 your price. 865-395 your item number. Now we are busy for our pick and mix fabric panels. We had those lovely pictures sent in by Susan. Thank you so much, Susan. Just going to show you what they could look like with cushions or made into cushions. Stunning. I'm going to put those to one side. We will go through. So you have got a pick and mix. You're just picking your favourite. We'll start here. The Highland Cool. We love the Highland Cool. So there we go. Your Highland cowl. Very cool. Love that. They look like they've been like water brushed on their water brush effect. How about this? Got your sheep. They're also, they look like they've seen something. They're about to be fed. Or what about the pheasant? Now certain ones, now half the stock of the pheasant is strutting. That is a very funky pheasant. Like that. And then the robin is limited. There we go. Real Christmassy colours. So you've got the red of the robin and then you've got the green of the limited stock. So the robin is limited as an option. You've got more cows for you. So a duo of cows there. And then we've got another very handsome couple, but this time chicken form. We've got the chick and the cockerel. And then we have finally, last but certainly not least, the stag. So there we go. 60% of the stock has gone with the stag. If you do want to place the pick and mix into your basket, you're picking any two. So what do you think would work well together? Maybe the chickens and the sheep, the pheasant. Are you going to put the cow with the stag? You've got choices. $14.99 your price. Just to tell you though, if you do want to go for the robin, limited stock. So there is a very real possibility that could sell out this hour. Might not. I'll keep you updated. Now we are busy. We have got queues on our phone lines. I am so sorry if you are currently stuck in a queue. Promise we'll try and get through to you as soon as possible. Our call centre are awesome. So they are based in the UK and they're lovely to speak to. So do have a chat. Right, we're going to very quickly just show you here. Now, happy hours. What you're getting, I took it out of the packaging so it comes beautifully wrapped. You're getting 5 fat quarters for $10.99. So just showing you here a different design. So you've got your pirate theme. Your block colours in there as well, so the green, back onto our pirate theme, so fun characters. Then you've got the grey going through. You've got your parrot. And then you've got your red. There we go. $10.99 is your price, $257,900, your item number there, saving £8. Got more for you. We've got our nautical. I'm laughing because, all right, you can tell me if this is true because I'm definitely calling fake news on this. Chris, our director, said that pirates wear eye patches. So Chris, you're saying a pirate wears an eye patch. So when they go down below, oh, is it the captain? He'll wear an eye patch. So when he goes down below in a ship, he changes the eye patch onto the other eye and then can see better in the dark.
It's true.
No way.
There's things like snipers and things do it as well. They just, snipers, I don't know if I should have gone there, but but no, and scouts are told to do that as well. If they, like, get up in the night or something, they're told to, you know, walk with one hand over their eye. So, yeah, it's true.
I stand corrected.
It is true that you can see better in the dark if you keep one eye covered.
I never, well, okay, I stand corrected.
Because that one eye is used to darkness and the other one's used to light, and you can just swap them over.
Learning.
Just to see better.
Something else we're learning is that we've only got about 20 more minutes left with the happy hour. £12 is your price. You're saving £13. It's nautical theme, so we're getting fantastic whales, and then you've also got there's stripes in there as well. 056892 item number. We're busy this morning. Got to tell you, the iron is limited stock now, so if you want to get hold of this iron, and it is, look, one thing I will say, if you've ever been, say, to a hotel or used a small travel iron and just thought it's got no heat, this is nothing like that. We've used it on the show and it kicks out an incredible amount of heat. I've got to point out it is a dry iron, so no steam with the iron. You've obviously got your settings in there. It folds beautifully flat, so if you do need to save space or take it with you, it does work as a great travel iron, or take it to a class. And also, just a small little touch, but it is an important one, the fact that you've got that reinforcement by the cord, and there's that notch in the handle, so that cord stays protected, because traditionally that is where the iron will fail. Look at the saving. $19.99 is what you will be paying. If you're a Freedom member, it is a 40% saving, but limited stock, and I can't guarantee how much longer it's going to be around for. Hayley was saying, and this is a massive endorsement for this iron, so I genuinely have a huge amount of respect for Hayley as a crafter, and she's got an immense amount of knowledge. So Hayley was saying, we did a show, and I remember it, with this iron, so she was demonstrating it. She was so impressed with the iron that she went out and bought one. Now the deal, she was trying to blag one from work, couldn't get it, and the deal had gone, so she bought one at full price. That shows you how good an iron it is. 417259, your item number there. Right, I think we are going to... Huh? Yeah? So, Hayley,
Snapped.
Hayley was saying... I think we just had an issue with Hayley's mic, I'll tell you. So she actually, the one she bought, she dropped, and it was absolutely fine. So there we go, winning. Right, we have got more for you. We've got our rotary cutter, and you're getting the 2 blades as well. So just showing you here, you are getting your rotary cutter, and look, things to point out with the rotary cutter, you have got the retractable protector, so the cover with there, and always get into good practices, so always cover your blade after you have done a cut, and you're getting the 2 additional blades in the mix as well. $25.99 is your price, 188,741 your item number. Now we do have a craft box for you as well, very quickly. Now this has been busy sale, you have been shopping ahead. Just showing you our craft box, just a beautiful wooden craft box. You also have the drawer feature in there as well, so it is our Millwood wood craft box. Carry case in there as well, and then we have the drawer, which you can see. So just a really nice addition to your craft room. $37.99 your price, 488,654 your item number. Okay, we're going to just show you some popular items as we head back to Hayley. Taking a look here, this is very, very good value for money. $9.99 your price. It is a 7-day saver, 100% cotton. You've got your Regal Fabric Trio in the mix. Now one of those is a canvas weight as well. The brown and the design just above the brown, that's cotton weight. 381431 your item number. So that's cotton weight, and then the other one will be, that's your canvas weight. Okay, so we're going to throw back to Hayley and continue with our demonstration. Where did we get up to, Hayley?
Well, we were playing Hide the Banana.
Did you hide your banana?
I did hide the banana, yes. Okay. I've just done a little bit, so I can show you here. So on the top there, that's the kind of original banana fabric, and then as you can see, put some decorative stitching over the top, and this is a great way to use all of those stitches that are on your machine that you're not quite sure what to do with, but to actually go over the top with, I've used a couple of different colours of thread in there as well, and just build up those layers, and it's quite quick, but you can see you're starting to lose the bananas within there, and you're just seeing the kind of yellowy shapes in the background.
You're creating your own fabric.
It is, yeah, essentially. And the beauty of working with the super stiff batting is that it will take an awful lot of stitching. It'll take an awful lot of kind of punishment before it kind of gives up. So the way that I've been doing this is I started with, first of all, a light yellow thread. So I started with my light yellow thread, and I picked one of my decorative stitches on here. So let me just quickly ping that back in. There we go. And I started with just a kind of a rounded zigzag, let's call it. It's got a stitch that's just like a wavy stitch, so let's pop that back in there, and we'll put that there, and we're going to start with that one, and this is going to go back and forth, and that, because it's a similar colour to the background, that's going to do most of the work in kind of distracting your eye from those banana patterns. And this is a great way to use, I mean, maybe you've got an idea for the bananas, maybe you want to make little lunch bags or something like that, or there's something that you've got kind of specifically in mind that would work for this pattern. If you haven't, and you want to do something to kind of distract from the banana-ness, then this is a great way to do it. Use it in your kind of free motion, use it in your kind of more detailed projects where you're going to put that quite heavy stitching over the top of it. Right, so get one row of this in, done quicker. There we go, almost at the end. That'll do. Okay, so you can see that first layer, if I show you that, that's taken out already it's starting to kind of disguise those shapes. And then the next step to do that is to just add additional colours. So I'm using different colours and different stitches just to break down that. So I've put a gold thread on now. Let me just get that threaded up. Now with these things like the gold threads, where you've got either a polyester or a viscose core, and then usually it's made by wrapping a foil around the edge. When you've got this type of thread, one of the top stitch needles, which has got a bigger eye, that's going to give you much better results, because a lot of people kind of shy away from these kind of things because they kind of tend to separate as you run them through the machine. Run your machine more slowly and use a top stitch needle, and that should solve that problem for you. So if I pop that over the top of where we've just been, and I've got little stars on that stitch, and oh, that's exactly what I've just done. I've just snapped it. Can you do me some numbers for a second?
What I'm here for. Just got to tell you that we have had a technical sellout with regard to the iron. Having a look here, so the iron has... I'm sorry, there was a seat. I was just sitting down. Getting old. Rest. So, iron has technically sold out. If it is in your basket, do make sure to check out. There we go. Now, we're going to have a look at the one-day special. We've been really busy for a one-day special. If you have just woken up, I would like to share with you value for money. Do you know what I'm going to do? I won't go through all the different fabrics. I'm just going to stack for a second. I just want to show you just how much fabric you are going to be receiving in the post from us. Look at all of that. Now, they are ½ meters, so 20 ½ meters of fabric. This is your dark collection will be winging their way. They are a quilting cotton weight. So, yeah.
You'll notice that there are same patterns in both. So things like the kind of almost bleached, I'll grab some over here, and I'll be back with you in a second, and I'll show you what I mean, that you can kind of cross-pollinate between the two bundles.
Work well together.
Yes.
I think is what Hayley was saying, yeah. So look, just showing you here, you've got the options with the lights or the darks. The choice is entirely yours. With whichever option you go for, you will be getting 20 pieces of fabric. Oh, that looks messy at the bottom, I apologise. There we go, take that out. So you are getting 20 ½ meters, 10 meters in total, $39.95. Do you know, it works out at $7.99 per ½ meter. So those are your options with the one-day special, 427040, your item number. Busy for those. Very busy for our happy hours as well. So you have got the fat quarters, so 5 fat quarters. With your happy hour, they do come really nicely presented. It comes wrapped, but with a bow. Over 40% of the stock has gone with your fat quarters. You are saving £8 there. Right, going to throw back to Hayley.
Okay, so what I did want to show you is if you wanted to go for both bundles, you absolutely can, because within those bundles, these 3 are from the light bundle, and then these 3 are from the dark bundle. Now it says dark, but dark traditionally would be a lot of blacks and greys and browns, but they're quite actually bright, punchy colours. But they're all exactly the same pattern and will work together. So, right, I'm rethreaded, and I've got a little kind of star stitch on now, and I'm just going to run that slowly through this machine and cover that initial layer of stitching that I did. And everything that you're doing there is you're adding lines and stitches in different directions, and what that's going to do is just break that kind of eye line from seeing the bananas and actually seeing more of just a decorative pattern. So if I take that out, you can see I've added those as well, and you can see the bananas. If you look at the top, you can see they're bananas. If you come down here, you start to kind of lose them with that stitching over the top. So don't be scared of a fabric like that. You can absolutely use it within another project if you haven't got a specific project in mind for it. Well, you're having a little sort out, Yanis.
I was just tidying up. There we go. Nearly done. I can't leave
this is unusual, mind. He never tidies up.
So
I feel sorry for Mrs. Yanis.
She's very good. Because I am guilty, and I'll hold my hands up. Sometimes I develop a floor drobe next to the bed.
Oh, I do that, and then my other half tidies mine up half the time as well.
Well, you say
because you're in a rush, you see, and you just.
I didn't want a floor wardrobe, for anyone not aware. It's a wardrobe on the floor. Look, I'm not proud of this, but
I'm not either.
I was telling my wife recently that if you leave something long enough, I think we've got a magical house. It gets tidied away.
Now, I haven't got a magical house because
you've got a magical partner.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah. He made me dinner last night as well because you finish quite late here.
Yeah.
And by the time you get back, it's sausage roulette.
Oh, sausage roulette.
You know about sausage roulette?
I have not known about sausage roulette.
Sausage roulette's great. Okay.
There you go. Apparently we have to talk about the one-day special.
Briefly.
Yeah.
Sausage roulette is when you get lots of different sausages from the shop and you mix them up into different sets. So maybe ones are like pork and chorizo and ones are, I think we had Rutland last night and we had pork and cider. Yeah. He mixes them all up. So you don't, well, usually gets lots of different varieties, mixes them all up into threes, puts them in the freezer, and then you go to the freezer, you just kind of pick out any packet of sausages. You know they're all going to be nice, but you don't know what you're getting.
This was not
and then when you cook them, they all look very similar, so you've got to kind of guess what the sausage is while you're eating it.
When you said sausage roulette, not the game I was expecting, but that's fine.
Okay, no, it's an excellent game.
Okay, I love it. Great. You've got a few minutes. We've got
lots of innuendo today with sausage roulette and hide the banana.
Now, we have got, but we all say...
Have you missed me, Yanis?
I haven't. I've always missed you. Now, we're busy. Half the stock has gone for... approaching half the stock for our lights. Remember, we've got another fantastic hour with Hayley at 12 and then at 4 o'clock as well. And Hayley will be back at 10 as well.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, you've got about a minute, Hayley.
What do you want me to do?
Anything you want to say?
No, I think we've covered most things today, haven't we?
Nice. Okay. We've got about a minute left. Hayley will be returning at 10, so just having a little look. This is a difference between a professionally trained floor manager and me trying. So there we go. Thank you, Chloe. You've done that very, very nicely. Okay, so $79.99. You decide whichever you want to go for, the darks or the lights. Actually, there's a few more to be added into there, just if you're thinking they're looking a bit barren. So you're getting an awful lot for your money. Works out $7.99 per meter. So maximum value for money. Just let you know that the happy hours will be finishing in a few minutes. Now, I did show you the Pirate Fat quarters. We also have the meter of fabric in there as well. So you've got the two, I say meter, you're getting 2 meters, a meter of each, the nautical theme, and that details for that on your screen. But you have only got a couple more minutes to take advantage. Thank you so much for joining us this hour. So we'll happy hour, one day special will return at 12. Hayley's going to be back at 10 as well. Coming up next, we have got a lovely hour featuring some gorgeous jewellery from the Jewellery Box. After that, the mandala art with Hayley, and then crafting with clarity. So lots to enjoy here at Hochanda.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we're going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Did you know you can continue watching Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free, using your smart TV? It's just like watching us on your computer or tablet, only now we'll be on your large screen smart TV. Follow these easy steps to get your smart TV set up. Firstly, make sure your smart TV is connected to the internet. either through a wireless connection, if your TV supports it, or via the Ethernet port on the back of your TV. If you're not already connected, use your remote control and select network settings through your TV's menu and follow the instructions to set this up. Remember to have your router's password to hand, whether you're using a wired or wireless connection. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. You can always refer to your TV's help menu or instruction booklet for more information. Once you are set up, press the Smart Hub dedicated button on your remote. This will vary between brands, but it's usually located at the centre of the remote. This is where you'll find your internet web browser app. Select this to open and then type hochanda.com into the search bar, and this will take you to our website homepage, which includes our live broadcast and access to previous shows. So now you can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV, whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain.